All right, Coach. Congratulations on
Thank
this
you.
Space Game victory today.
Yeah.
Just what did you see out there on the pitch?
Well, I thought it was a strong performance, and throughout the game, I thought we had the right attitude. We showed up with intensity. We competed at a high level. ODU forces you to do that, right? They're a team that is going to compete. They're going to be physical, and I thought we dealt with that well. And I would say we were able to, create a lot of chances, which I think is great for us to get to the point where we're dangerous around goal. So from what I saw, happy with the performance. I think the guys will be happy with that performance. We'll get some confidence from that.
Yeah, Luca Dorado back in the starting lineup for
Yeah.
the first time in a while, and he got his first goal since the season opener. How big was it to see him get in the net again?
No, it's so good for him to get out there, get his confidence, get minutes, is gonna build him up both just with the confidence to continue and also physically. So really happy to have him back. He obviously makes a big difference when he's out there, not just with the goals, but he's dangerous and he attracts a lot of attention. And when he attracts a lot of attention, other players are available, and then we're able to do things, with that front group that when he's not in there, it's a bit more difficult.
You also have Wamvi getting his first win coming back from injury. What did you kind of see from his progression from a health standpoint now today?
I mean, to have him back, I think there's a couple things he brings, right? Playing out of the back, he's very comfortable. He allows us to do some different things as we try to build up, and I think he has a presence back there. So, they have a big lineup. They're dangerous on set pieces, and I thought that Wambi did a really good job on a lot of those corners and direct plays. It was difficult to come in and catch those balls because it was a crowd, but a lot of times he was able to go and punch them away and clear those opportunities, and so I think he played a big role in the game and made one really big save, which you need your goalkeeper to come up with a big save or two every game, and he did that tonight too.
Yeah, presence seems like something both Luca and Wamvi really excelled at, and so the fact that both of them have been out for so long, I mean, having them both back, it's got to be pretty big for you guys.
Yeah, and I think it gives others confidence too, to have those guys out there, and I think it just lifts the group. They're excited to have them back out there, so it's a very positive day for us.
You talked about the big save that Wamvi got, because of course Luca got you up early, but for the majority of the game you were protecting that 1-goal lead with any moment Old Dominion could get that shot in there. So what'd you see from the back line there, Anderson and all them to kind of keep it 1-0?
I mean they had to defend really well, right? And you're right, we had that 1-goal lead, and even though we were creating chances, we didn't get that final goal till the end. And they were solid. They dealt with, a lot of direct play. They dealt with balls in behind them, right? They definitely targeted to try to play balls in behind the fullbacks, and we read it well and dealt with it well, and really limited the danger in those moments. There were times when we were in a low block and we were defending deeper, and I thought we also did a good job. I don't think they had a lot of chances in the game. And I think that's credit to that back four, to the holding midfielders, and really the whole group. And we have to really, when we don't have the ball, obviously part of our identity is not having the ball, but we need to be excited to work hard and defend in those moments.
You mentioned that late goal, of course, Mohamed getting his first career goal, and just when you put him in late
really
there.
Well.
Yeah, how big was it for you to see him get that first moment there?
I think it's great. He had been gaining time, right? He had over the past, not the last few games, but prior to that, had been gaining time and getting comfortable, and he had a bit of an injury, so he wasn't available. So for him to come back, I know it means so much to him to get a chance to play, and then for him to produce in a really key moment, and the way he takes that goal was excellent. So I'm super happy for him.
how does this performance for you, like, how do you contrast this? Of course, obviously West Virginia and Marshall, some of the best the country has to offer, but what do you kind of see contrast from the performances in those teams versus this one?
Yeah, I think we had confidence coming into this game. There was a little bit of a spark. There was a great energy in this game, and I think that translated to a really good performance. And I thought we were really solid early too, in terms of we didn't concede chances early. We didn't concede a goal early, we were the ones to get on the board, and it felt different to be able to do that. So I think our guys feel confident they can compete with any team in the country, especially when we have performances like this. And we'll also continue to get better, without a doubt.
How does this set the tone for you guys going forward? Because West Virginia, Marshall, some of the top teams in the country, but now you have a kind of a rush to the Sun Belt tournament.
Yeah, I mean we're really aware of what we need to do, and we know how many points that are on the board. There were 15 before tonight, and now we've taken 3 out of that 15, and our goal is, all right, we need to train well, we need to recover well, we need to train well, we need to prepare really well for Kentucky, and we want the same sort of outcome. So our guys are very focused on what we need to do.
One more for Coach.
Yeah, in terms of trainings, what are you going to implement for the next match?
Well, I think one of the things that we continue to do, and we want to make sure that we get better at every single week, is when we get around goal to be more lethal, right? And to continue to generate high quality chances, make really good decisions in that final third, and then to be able to put that ball in the back net to execute well in those moments. That's something we're getting better at, which I thought I saw in this game another step forward. But I think we're going to look to take more steps forward. And then, of course, we have to take a look at Kentucky. We have to understand, okay, what is the challenge there, and make sure our guys are prepared for it.
All right, awesome. Best of luck.